students, now we are going to start the next topic, outbreak of the revolution. Means starting of revolution. Revolution कैसे शुरू हुआ? As you know that due to empty treasury and due to lot of expenses that Louis XVI needed, he wanted to increase taxes because the only source of income was taxes. But there was process for increasing taxes that was followed since 1614. That French society was organized into a political body that was called the Estates General. And to increase taxes, there was need to call an assembly or meeting of the Estates General. This Estates General was constituted of three estates: the first estate, the second estate, and the third estate. As you know that Louis XVI needed money for various reasons, for various expenses. That's why on 5th May 1789, Louis XVI called an assembly of the Estates General. The first estate had 300 members, the second estate had 300 members also, but the third estate had 600 members. Earlier, the process that was followed, that during voting time, each estate had right to cast one vote each. But now, the third estate did not want to continue this process. The third estate had been represented in the Estates General by the educated, wealthy class people. All the people had been not allowed, so the common people were represented by the educated, wealthy class people, and all the common people had so many grievances and demands, and they sent their demands and grievances through letters that was collectively 40,000 letters. When the assembly of Estates General had been organized, then the first estate and second estate, means Louis XVI wanted to continue the same process, means each estate had right to cast one vote each. But the third estate opposed this and wanted and demanded voting pattern assembly as a whole, means where each member had one vote each. The third estate demanded this because all the members of first estate and the second estate were not present because they were convinced that they had to cast only one vote, but there was preparation by the third estate. They had more members at that time. That's why they demanded voting as assembly as a whole. Louis XVI rejected this proposal. That's why third estate walked out from the assembly and they declared themselves a spokesman of the nation, means future maker of the nation. On 20th June, they assembled in the indoor tennis ground in the town hall of Versailles, and they declared this assembly as the National Assembly. The third estate walked out from the meeting of Estate General under the leadership of Mirabeau and Abbeychai. Mirabeau belonged to a noble family, but he discarded his all desires and wishes in the support of third estate. Abbeychai belonged to a priest family and he wrote a pamphlet. What is the third estate in the support of third estate? In this way, third estate gathered in the indoor tennis ground of town hall of Versailles, and they had already declared this assembly as the National Assembly. Here they decided to draft the constitution of the France. So they were busy in drafting the constitution of France. So while the third estate was busy in drafting the constitution of France, at that time there was severe winter, severe cold in France, and due to this severe cold there was bad harvest. Due to bad harvest there was shortage of food. This shortage of food resulted in the increasing price of a staple food of France, bread. Women had to spend long hours in queue to get their chance to take bread. On 14th July 1789, after waiting long hours in queue, the women got agitated, got angered, and they stormed into the shop of bakers and looted all the bread. At the same time, a rumor spread that king had ordered the troops to fire upon the citizen to control the situation. After hearing this rumor, as you have studied in the starting of chapter, all the men just came out from their houses and they destroyed the Bastille prison. After this happening, there were lot of events and riots in the Paris and countryside. In countryside, there was also a rumor that Lord of Manor had hired brigands, means group of robbers, to destroy the crops of peasants. After hearing this rumor, there was also anger among the peasants and farmers, and just they attacked on the royal residence of noble, and in this way, this was the starting of revolution. Here, the group killed the king's guard and held the king hostage for several hours. Now, the National Assembly granted right to vote all the men of 21 years and above. National Assembly just found Louis XVI guilty against treason, and he was sentenced to death by court. So in this way, this was end of revolution, you can say. On 10th August 1789, the National Assembly passed a decree, passed a resolution, or you may say that passed an order, and seized all the property which had been in the hand of nobility and church. And in this way, there was end of revolution. The National Assembly divided the power, whatever that was suggested by the different philosophers, and whatever that happened, we will discuss in the next topic. Thank you.